Hello, everyone, and welcome to Channels Television's Election Studio, which officially opens right now. This is the first in a series of live broadcasts, which we will be bringing to you throughout election season, from pre-election preparations to the parties themselves and the electoral umpire, to voting, collation, and the eventual announcement of results. It is indeed the most keenly anticipated political event in the country at this time, and we're here to capture it all. Welcome. My name is Ladi Akeredoluale.
And I'm Ijeoma Onyato. You're most welcome. Now, we'll be covering all the angles. We have correspondents across the 36 states of the Federation and the Capital Territory. Our international correspondents will also weigh in on the issues from diaspora monitoring to the impact of the polls, and then how the whole process resonates in the international community. But for now, here at home, this is the time to hone your eyewitness skills. Tell us what you see from your vantage position. If you've got a PVC, Ladi, your PVC, you have fantastic. Yes. So if you've got a PVC, we're doing it a little bit differently this time around. Take a picture with it, like that, and send it in along with your name and your location. You can even do a short video, I'm told, telling us your PVC story, really short, because you know you have to upload it. And then send it to #TheVerdict or #2019elections. We're waiting to hear from you. Let's say it one more time. So the idea is for you to take your PVC.
Something like this. Take a picture, exactly like what is on the screen.
Fantastic. Just like, but what's missing there is location and name, so that we can know exactly where you got your PVC from, what area of Lagos, and what location
part of the country, if indeed it is anywhere outside the country.
Exactly. I look a little bit happy when you're doing it, because
some people look really, angry.
Yeah.
Like it took so long to get it.
Yeah, the whole process. I mean, the PVC stories we hear are fantastic. So hopefully, if you can upload some of them for us, #TheVerdict, #2019elections, and let's know what's up with your PVC, Ladi.
Now, indeed, there are many, many ways that you can be part of this program and part of this entire electoral process. Because we'll be here all the time, starting from Friday, that is, but for now until Thursday, we'll be here from 7 till about almost 10 every day, in the evening, that is. You can be part of the show by sending in all your views, your comments, your reactions to things you see here, things you see elsewhere, things you watch, things you hear. But of course, you know that you can be even a citizen journalist. We'll bring you details of that.
Because we can't be everywhere, you know, so there's some things that you might see that we need to see, you know, making sure that everything is for broadcast, because, you know, you have some things you can't broadcast. Just making sure that it's all in the right format and sending it in to us. And who knows, you might be on TV.
And indeed, well, somebody who is on TV usually at this time is our political editor, Seun Okinbaloye, who is on the other side of this studio with a very special guest, but I won't let that go.
No.
Seun, what's it like at this point?
Thank you so much, Ladi Ijeoma. It's a pleasant moment in the history of Nigeria. Elections, they say, is a festival of politics. So we're trying to get into the mood of the festival. And so we'll get our viewers started with some figures. I'm not very good with mathematics, but I love the implications of some of these figures, Ladi. You've gotten your permanent voter card, but I'll give our viewers a sense, with this magic screen behind me here, give our viewers a sense of what this all means for them when they go to the polls. So I have this on the screen. Well, for a lot of Nigerians, you're familiar with the Nigerian map. But this is the map of the Southwest. But let me give you a sense of the entire map of the country. So if you look at it, you discover that politicians have been going from one place to the other. In fact, some of the politicians went to some cities, and you want to find out why are they interested in some of the cities. The figures are the magic, and I will show you just in a moment. So I have some of the regions based on the registered voters, Ladi and Ijeoma. It will interest you to know that the PDP candidate went to Kano. The APC candidate has gone to Kano. And they came also to Lagos. Why are they interested in these Ladi and Ijeoma? I guess you're also thinking about it. So let's take a look at why they are interested in all of this. So I'll show you. By region, what this all means together. This is perhaps the region every politician in Nigeria wants to focus on, Northwest. Ladi, I guess you want to ask me why, and I'll give you the statistics in the moment. Ladi, ask me, so that I can give you.
Well, you know, I was scared
to ask you.
Because you said you're not good with math.
I'm doing this for you.
So,
You already claimed that you were not very good with mathematics.
So we were trying to save
We were trying to see how we could meander around
being on live TV.
Yeah,
Okay,
being on live TV without exposing your
guys, if you be kind enough to just spur me, let me.
Okay, why do politicians want to go to Northwest?
We have 6 geopolitical zones in the country, and this region, the northwestern region of the country, has 20% of the entire voter registration in Nigeria. For a long time, take a look at this state, everyone. Kano State. Kano State has had some of the largest voting population in Nigeria. Another state that will interest you is Katsina State. I will come to the reasons why you need to be interested. This is another state, Kaduna State. Very important. Northwest is perhaps the bride of this very election. It's been so for 2011, 2015, and 2019. It will play a major role also. Let me also tell you that there is another state, region of the country that is equally very important. And for this election, it's equally going to be important. If you look at it in the map, it's almost lost in the ocean here. It's very critical. And that's Lagos. Lagos, very critical here.
So people are going to not find that funny.
They're not particularly going to be very happy with you saying that it's almost...
I mean, graphically speaking, guys, forgive me. I mean, graphically speaking, you'll be looking for the map of Lagos, because when you're not in Nigeria, or when you've not been to Nigeria before, and you're looking for Lagos in the map of Nigeria, you'll be looking for it all over the place. But it's right here. It has, presently, the highest voting population in the country. So everyone, let me show you the big five.
Is that for this election, or you're talking about when?
Okay, for this election, it has the largest voting population, over 6 million voters in Lagos registered, followed by Kano State, 5.4 million voters registered in Kano State, followed by Kaduna State, 3.9 million, and followed by Katsina State, over 3 million also, followed by River State. Those are the big 5 that you need to look out for during this election. Guys, what do you think?
Well, it's interesting that you say those are the big 5. I'm from the Southeast, and I didn't really hear you talk about the Southeast being critical, so, you know. So I'm already feeling, what is this about?
The Southeast is not one of the... none of the Southeast states is one of the big 5. No,
if
you are talking about the 36.
The big 5.
Yeah, but I'm not in the politics of it, so don't start with me.
So,
I was telling you earlier the reasons why politicians are going after some of the states, and right. I did tell you that this region is where you'll find perhaps some of the largest voting population in the country, and it's very critical. And this very one here, Kano State, the eyes of the politicians are here, right here. That's where they're looking at. And if you look at it also, there is another state that is very critical, though not in the southwest or in the northwest, is in the south-south region, and it is Rivers right here. River State, very, very important.
Everybody's trying to predict Rivers, Shewa.
Very much.
How do you see it?
Well, a lot of things will happen. In the coming days, I have this magic board for you and to give you a sense of what things will look at. But for a moment, I will stay here and we will tell you about some of the stories we're following for you on our political roundup. Then I will bring my guest tonight on the program. Stay with us with Political Roundup.